Yes, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're joining me. My honorable name remains Oyewamadu Kainebi. Oyewamadu Kainebi is from Akumazi Mocha, as you all know. Akumazi Mocha is located in the Kano East local government area of Delta State. Abu Mezibote one for Adam Maya, and I'm the publisher of Igbo TV. Today, I want us to look at the word Uwadai. Who is Princess Uwadai? Princess Uwadai, that Iseluku people are saying that they are descendants of Princess Uwadai. Princess Uwadai, of course, is a woman. Princess Uwadai is a wife, one of the wives of Eze Chime. Princess Uwadai is a mother of Oligbo, and Oligbo is the founder of that Iseluku throne that you are talking. I want to tell you that before Eze Chime, his people came to that end to settle, that there are people who are already there and the first people who live within that geographical location. You talk about the people of Oboli. Oboli people that you see in Iseluku, they are the first to sojourn in that Iseluku land. But because of the monarchy system, the Oligbo lineage happened to be the one that is foreseeing that seen the affairs of that area, and that was what gave them the right of taking charge of that geographical location that we see today, and we call it Iseluku or whatever. Now, Onichubo and Iseluku, which is Oligbo, are not from the same mother, but they are from the same father. Their father in the person of Eze Chime, and that is why Iseluku at some point was a kind of having an argument that they are the first son of what is it called, Eze Chime. Because we all know that on Ichibo, when you get to that, you see where they write it on Ichibo, Dobala Eze Chime. Now, there was at some point that Iseluku people are making argument that they are the first, because they are not from the same mother, but they are from the same father. So Eze Chime actually had series of wives, so many wives, and one of the wives happened to be Princess Uwadai. Uwadai is a Benin woman, or rather, a Benin woman who got married to Eze Chime. And it is that Princess Uwadai that gave birth to Oligbo, the sole, what is it called? This thing of Iseluku monarchy system. Now, these are the children of, what is it called? Eze Chime. Obio happened to be one of the children, but Obio is a woman. Onichubo is a man. Oligbo, which is Iseluku we know today, happened to be man. We have Onichuku, we have Onichado, which you know to be Onicha, that is within the Anambra state today. We have Onicholana. And if you want to begin to stretch this, you begin to see Onichibweze. You begin to see, what is it called? Onicha, the one that you find within there, what is it called? Kwale. These are children of Eze Chime. And Eze Chime happened to be a brother, a direct brother of Ezemu. I'm talking about Ubuluku. So we are not in any way related to Benin. We are not in any way connected to Benin. All what we have done before now was Idueri. And I still want to let you know that a whole lot of contention was actually in place during that era, because Oba of Benin and Portuguese were trying. I'm talking about before the coming of Britain. Portuguese are already here. They came in through Iguacha. Our people rejected them. They had a lot of issues with our people. And that was what gave birth to that name Biafra, because they were telling people that the people they met are the people who are speaking Bia. Are you getting me? They say Biafra. These are people who speak Bia. The word Fra means speaking. These are people who speak Bia. The word Biafra actually came from the Portuguese. It was when they now returned, they came through Lagos and all that, Yoruba accepted them, I mean the Portuguese. That was how they started coming towards the west. Because when they came through the south and the east, they were not actually welcome. they faced a whole lot of resistance from our people. Are you getting me? Already then, we have our language. There are so many things we do that define us as a people. Are you getting me? There are things we do that define us as a people. Then when they now begin to come in through the Benin, they were helped by the West to actually infiltrate our land more. Because initially we didn't welcome them. We did not welcome them because there are some strange things we see in them that we see to be strange, because at that point they were wearing shoes or sandals. There are a lot of things we see in them that seems to us very strange then, that led to us not accepting them. They had to go back and come through the West. So when they came through the help of the Portuguese, with the Benins, with the West, their plan was to subdue our people. During that time of disagreement, or during that time of resistance from Enu and our people to these Westerners and the Portuguese, our people who are across the riverine was unable to join us in the fight to survive in the hand of those so-called Benin and the Portuguese. Of course, we fought alone. Our people who were across the river Niger could not join us. Due to that river Niger, they could not join us. Even that Ekumeku war, we fought it alone. Our people did not join us, not just because they did not join us because they hate us, because there are some things that couldn't give them an access to us. Are you getting me? So the Benin people you see today laying claim of virtually communities you see within Enuane, they are doing that because of what their ancestors actually did. The level of evil they perpetuated with the Portuguese among our people. How can you tell me that children will become a descendant of a woman? In our culture, in our tradition, it is true that a man and a woman will come together to give birth to a children. But the truth is that the children bear the names of the man, not the name of the woman. So Uwadia is a woman who was married to Eze Chime. So the children that Uwadia gave birth to are the children of Eze Chime, and these children are the solely descendant of Eze Chime, not descendant of Uwadia. Uwadia is a princess from Benin, whom Eze Chime got married to, and she is not the only one that Eze Chime got married to. And that is to say, when you look at Onichubo and Iseluku are not from the same mother, but they are the same father. The 6 children that we were able to record today as the children of Eze Chime, whom established some of the communities you see today in Enuane, a community like Onichubo, Obio, Iseluku, Onichuku, Onichado, and Onicholada. They are all children of Eze Chime. All of them are not from the same mother. They are not from the same mother because Eze Chime has so many wives, which Uwadia was one of the wives, and Uwadia happened to be the mother of Oligbo. Oligbo today that we are discussing as Iseluku today. Before Eze Chime and his people get to that point that we call today Iseluku, the people, the Oboli people are already there. And these are people who can also trace their ancestry to Eri. Uwadia is just a wife, not a husband. So if Iseluku people today are denying their father and choosing their mother, no problem. They should make it clear to the people. The reason why Iseluku is standing to be a kind of a puzzle to actually intensively give audience to, so that we can put to rest some of the argument that is emanating from their quarter, is that Iseluku has once, disproved the fact that they are junior to Onichubo. They have struggled and protested that they are the senior, that they are the most elders in the family. that Oligbo is not their head. The record is there. And we all know that Oligbo is one of the children or son of Eze Chime. We all know that Obio happened to be one of them and also a woman. So Eze Chime is an Igbo man, an Enuani man at the same time, and another man. Eze Chime is not a Bini person. So the only contact that Iseluku have with Bini people is the mother, their mother. Who is their mother? The person, the Princess Owadia. And Princess Owadia happened to be a princess who is coming from Benin, who got married to Eze Chime. I am repeating this so that it will ring into your head, so that you understand so many things. And one thing Iseluku people are yet to tell the public is that why are you people hiding your original identity? We all know for sure that Iseluku has a unique culture, tradition, language, dialect, and some of these things that I just mentioning are things that can define Iseluku as a people. You can't shy away from it because this is who you are. This is who you truly are. And you all know that Ezemu of Ubuluku happened to be a relative or a relation or a brother to Eze Chime. So if Ezemu is not a Benin stock, how can you not tell me that Eze Chime is from Benin? We keep trying to let you guys know some of the facts that you need to understand. One of the reasons why a lot of things are happening in our society and nobody is standing up to question it or query it is that, you know, this false narrative has lingered for over 50 decades, 60 decades. Nobody has stood up to argue it. Nobody has stood up to say, no, this is not what it is. This is what it is. And we all have taken it to be truth. And these are not truth. For if I want you to put it straight, Uwadai is a woman. Uwadai is a woman. Uwadai is a princess who got married to Eze Chime. And Eze Chime established, his lineage actually established a lot of communities in Oligbo today. Onitsha in Anambra is part of it. We call it Onitsha. We have Onitsha Olana. We have Onitsha Uku. We have Iseluku. We have Obio. We have Onitsha. We have Onitsha Eze. We have, what is it called? Onitsha Kwani. These are children of Eze Chime. Whosoever that is trying to bend this history mean nowhere to the people of Enuane and to the Igbo family in general. The people whom we see today making an argument, when was the word Bini or Edo invented? We know about Idu and we know about Idu Eri. Now, when you begin to look at who are the Idu, and I still want to ask Bini people who are coming under the comment section to make an argument, bland argument, to tell me a story, to come forward so that we discuss about that Idu Noba fight. Aya Idu Noba, how did that war come in place? I've never seen a Bini man discuss that event. Idu Noba. And this is a story that will come up, that will put to rest so many arguments. I am waiting to the day Bini man will take up that topic. Idu Noba. And this Idu Noba is one of the events that played out that took majority of Igbo families away from that land of Idu. Because the fight was so troublesome to the point that everybody began to run away from that kingdom, from that place, because they were looking for a safe land. And I still want to tell you that the Portuguese also contributed to what actually transpired within that time. They were doing all that because they know that our people were not welcoming. We did not welcome them when they came into our land. They firstly came into our land through Iguacha. They were rejected. They moved back again to come through the west. And they were also accepted by the Yorubas and Benins. And they were able to initiate so many things that we see today that we're trying to put an end to. The armed proliferation that was also documented that actually happened, the Benins and the Portuguese, the exchange of firearms to do so many things was a result of the acceptance of the Benin, that them welcoming the Portuguese before the what is it called? The Britain. A whole lot of things happened. So I want you to follow me. This is just a prayer foundation that I'm just giving on this topic. Follow me to get more details about on this particular topic, Eze Chime and uwadia, because I am here to put an end to some of these arguments that these men are selling up and down, which you know that is a false narrative. My name remember Kennedy, and I pray that in the nearest future that our people will see the need to come together as one big family. We will not give room to that dividing that the enemies have introduced into our life, but rather we are going to walk and fight to see the unity of all Ndena Sobia cut across the federation of the country. Until I come your way again, in case you're just seeing this video, I am Oligbo Kainebi. Oligbo ono wa mbodo nke izizi n'ala Igbo. Shalom ụmụ Chineke. Ndewo.